All right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Thursday morning. It is time for Veterans News. Hank Whittier is in the studio. Good morning, Hank. How you doing?
People here today. Things are going well, and we're going to talk about a couple of events coming up. Unfortunately, we do have casualties, and Gary's going to go ahead and get into that right away.
Yes, we have several this morning, starting with the firefighters. We have Sergeant Vince Smith, whose date of death was November 19th of November 19th of 2015. He was with the City of Detroit Fire Department. And we have Assistant Fire Chief T.C. Culver with 38 years of service. His date of death was November 24th of 2015. He was with the Calvert City Fire Department in Calvert City, Kentucky. And unfortunately, we have several police officers also. We have Police Officer Garrett Preston Russell Swayze of the University of Colorado Springs Police Department. His end of watch was November 27th. He was killed while responding to a shooting. We have Police Officer Lloyd E. Reed, Jr. with the St. Clair Township Police Department in Pennsylvania. His end of watch was Saturday, November 28th of 2015. He was also shot and killed while responding to a domestic violence dispute. We have Police Officer Ryan P. Copeland with the McFarland Police Department in McFarland, Wisconsin. His end of watch was Monday, November 23rd of 2015, and he was killed in a vehicle collision. And we have Special Investigator Diane DiGiminio. She was with the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, Humane Law Enforcement Division in New York. Her end of watch was November 20th, 2015, and she died as a result of cancer after a prolonged condition that was caused during the terror attacks at 9/11. And we have Police Officer Ricardo Galvez of the Downey Police Department in Downey, California. His end of watch was Wednesday, November 18th, 2015, and he was killed in an ambush by gunfire. And we have some Department of Defense casualties. The Department of Defense today releases the death of a soldier, U.S. Army soldier, Private Christopher J. Castandra of Furp Island, South Carolina. He was killed on November 19th, and he was with the 71st Cavalry Regiment, 1st Brigade, with the 10th Mountain Division. And we also have a casualty. We have an Air Force casualty, Major Phyllis J. Perkley, 45, of Rio Ranchero, New Mexico, who was assigned to the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. And we have Master Sergeant Gregory T. Kulse, who was of Kalamazoo, Michigan. He was assigned to the 3rd Manpower Regiment Squadron at Scott Air Force Base in Illinois. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the families of these folks. Hank, do we have any locals?
No, we don't have any locals. We certainly have all those people in California who we want to remember today, and keeping our thoughts and prayers. And a reminder, as you saw everybody running away from that sort of situation, you saw the police officers running towards it. Okay, and keep that in mind, and that's why we honor them when they pass. Larry, if you would, buddy.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Blind, but now
Okay, we're back on. So it's easy to say something and you regret it because you say it off the air and you think you're not being heard, but you are. Okay. All right, listen, we do have a lot to talk about. A couple of things I want to mention real quickly is Friday night, along with Jinky Diaz and Caliber Home Loans, is our fundraiser for Vets Helping Vets. It's been planned for the last couple of months. A lot of hard work's gone into it, mainly by Jinky and some of her supporters. So we really appreciate that. And we do have another special event today. I don't know what time is that. Noontime?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. We
She's
got
looking away.
Jinky's mother is being sworn in as a brand new citizen today.
Really?
So congratulations, and we're proud of you. Outstanding. Very good. Proud to have you as a fellow citizen. Really good. Thank you. All right, Gail, listen, I'm going to turn it over to you because you have a lot of people to thank, and yeah, we do. Well, we also have a commercial. You're right, but let's do that first because I was going to wait a little bit, but we'll get distracted and forget about it.
It's easy for you to get distracted, I know.
Well, when you're sitting next to me, it is.
Yes, yes. You sly devil, you.
Go ahead,
Gary.
Well, the last thing I saw this morning when I left my place was my Bob Wine's camellia just bursting with blooms. And, you know, we want to thank WOCA Radio because without them we couldn't do it. And the great folks at Bob Wine's Camellia Garden and Nursery, which is located at 2610 Southeast 38th Street in our own beautiful Ocala. When it comes to your landscaping needs, Bob Wines has what you need. Everything from small plants to large trees, mulch, fertilizer, and much more. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Bob Wines will even deliver, plant, and guarantee the trees. Bob Wines Camellia Garden and Nursery has been keeping things blooming in Ocala since 1952. And when you go to Bob Wines, make sure you tell them you heard about him on WOCA Radio here during the Veterans News Hour. And you get, if you're a veteran, you get a 10% discount. Can't beat a deal like that in a great local place. And the wonderful folks at our Ocala Ford dealers, who we love very much. And, you know I love my Ford with 400,000 miles on it. When we say Ocala Ford dealers, we're talking not only in Ocala, but also Gainesville, Leesburg, the Villages, and Bellevue. Go to your Ford dealership. Of course, you know the main office is located right next to Burger King, so follow your nose. 2816 North Pine Avenue in beautiful Ocala. You can get a great deal on a new Ford or a truck, a used car of any type. They have a lot of them out there. I passed by it this morning. You can get your Ford fixed there. They have all the parts you need if you're looking for a hard-to-find part. And if you're not sure about buying yet, why don't you see them about a lease?
All right, listen, let me thank them, too, because Ford bought a table at the event, and Bob Wines gave some door prizes out to us for a giveaway tonight. So, again, thank you for doing that, folks. Jinky, it's all yours, you know.
Yes,
do we need to take a break already? Not yet.
We're just about. We got about a minute. Yeah.
Well, why don't we take the break first? That way we'll come back uninterrupted. And,
all right.
Okay?
All right, we'll be right back after the weather and a few commercials. We'll be right back.
So we come back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For today, a cooler day than recent days with more clouds and sun. There can be a shower along the coast, the high 72 to 76. Mostly cloudy tonight with a couple of showers, lows in the upper 50s inland, upper 60s along the coast. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and breezy with a couple of showers around, high 72 to 76. Saturday, clouds, some sun and windy with a shower, high 75 to 79. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Ooh, ouch. Does pain have you glued to the couch? Yes, unfortunately it's true that every year we must get older, but that doesn't mean we have to deal with pain in our back, knees, or shoulder. If your muscles and joints are sore, don't worry anymore. Come get acupuncture from me and you'll be pain-free. Acupuncture starts as low as $35 at a Better You Healthcare. Call me, Dr. Erica Olstein, at 615-5566. Stop your pain from driving you insane.
This is your official welcome to Christmas from the greenest, happiest, and most gorgeous holiday decorating place in this area. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens on Southeast 38th Street, Ocala. Just minutes from wherever you are. Right now, their original, authentic greenhouse is loaded to the rafters with hundreds of Christmas ideas at prices you simply will not believe. Examples, more poinsettias than you've ever seen in one place, all colors and sizes, starting with those 4.5-inch blooming beauties at just $2.29 each. Bob has smaller live Christmas trees starting at $29.99, but you can go large if you wish for just a few bucks more. He has Christmas BOGOs too, Boston Ferns, buy one get one free. Big Crotons also, BOGO. By all means, treat yourself and your family to a real green and growing holiday experience at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, open daily till 4, Saturdays till 2. Welcome to Christmas, and please like Bob Wine's on Facebook.
Picking up the honey-baked ham is the official start of the holidays for me.
Oh, honey-baked ham is the best tasting ham ever.
Oh, I love that sweet, crunchy glaze.
And it's easy to serve.
Leftover sandwiches and football.
It's tradition.
Smoked bone-in ham, tender, sweet, crunchy. That's the tradition.
Oh, you know they serve turkey, too.
I love honey-baked.
I just got mine.
Visit your Honey Baked Ham store and cafe, open 7 days at 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue behind Best Buy near Regal Theater.
17 minutes after 9 o'clock, 63 degrees here at the studios of The Source, WOCA. Let's return to Veterans News and Hank Whittier. Hank?
Hey, we're back, and we're having a little conversation on the side here, which is really interesting. I learn a lot listening. Off mic stuff, yeah. Anyway, listen, we're going to turn it over to Jinky, who is with Caliber Home Loans, and she's going to be thanking some people and talking about the event, so Friday. So let's go ahead and do that.
Well, thank you for having me here and us here, Hank and Joe. And Gary, of course. We're very excited. The event is going to be this Friday, which is tomorrow, at the Weber Center. And this is what we call the second annual Magical Christmas fundraiser to benefit the Marion County veterans helping the veterans. So it's going to be registration actually starts at 6 o'clock. We're going to have a live magic show, silent and live auctions, and raffle draws. We also have one of our major sponsors here. She is Beth Campbell with Stewart Title. Beth?
Good morning, everyone. This is Beth with Stewart Title of Ocala. And thank you, Big Source, WOCA, and Jinky, and Veterans Helping Veterans, allowing me to be here today. And we're so excited about helping them out this year and can't wait for tomorrow night.
Are you ready? For your shoes and gown and
we're ready.
Whatever you're ready.
We are.
Joe's ready with his shoes and gown. I can tell you
that. Cinderella slippers.
It's formal tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
5-inch heels for Joe.
Yeah, well, you'll find out. Tomorrow night is the kind of the revealing night. Let me remind
gowns and crowns.
We do need to remind folks though. You need a ticket to get in, and all the tickets are sold. So
sold out event.
Well, we pretty much have a sold out event. There might be a spare ticket here and there, but not many. So if you don't have a ticket, you can't get through the door. Okay.
Does Joe have a ticket?
Gary, where's my ticket?
We're not giving Joe any tickets.
You can go to back door. Joe, it's okay. I know who you are.
Yeah, there is a back door, Joe.
Oh.
I'll let you know where.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, hey, get no respect. Back door, hey.
And we also have a few more sponsors that I would like to thank. Freedom Title with Tiffany Henderson. Paramount Title, they're actually in Tampa. And one of our friends, Sonny and Linda Sagendorf. And of course, Triple Crown Realty, Kathleen Plunkett. So we do have a lot of volunteers who also help out with this event. We're really, really excited. And we have a lot of guests as well, very special guests for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I think Stan McLean, the county commissioner's coming, the sheriff's coming, and George Albright will be there, and there'll be a lot of nice people there. And your sponsors, and unfortunately I won't be there, but that was part of the agreement. They wouldn't do the fundraiser unless I left.
Anyway.
A poster of me. I told you, make sure
that we're renting the darts, $5 a dart to throw. You rent the nose, they get.
It's going to be a part of the magic show.
Nothing obscene will happen though, right? You protect my image.
I'll try my best.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, so you got to so this is all going to kick off at 6 o'clock, and those of you who have tickets will be there, and I'm sure remind you. We'll have our folks at the door helping to greet and seat people.
Greet, yeah.
And what else is happening tomorrow?
They can take photos with Joe Martone and autograph with Gary Pascal. So I mean, what more can they ask for?
And I'm going to be speaking in your place, Hank.
Can you do that, Joe?
Yes.
Can you fill in?
Yes.
Yeah, you're too nice.
Well, that's the only problem. It won't be nice. I'll have to have a script in front of me and say, "This is what Hank would have said."
Payback.
Are you leaving us, man? Well, good. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Good. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. She's off. She's off and about.
Tomorrow night.
That's Beth taking off right now.
All right. So you do this every year, Oh, this is your second year that you've done
This
this.
is my second year. We do a lot of different fundraisers.
This is probably more fun than the ones you've
This
done.
is more fun just because a lot of people really are excited and they're really helping out. The volunteers, the kids are, the students are really extra excited because they're really a part of this from beginning to end, and they did a lot.
Yeah, you got a lot of young people involved helping
Yes.
out. I mean, your daughters and some of her friends from
That added more
middle school, I
excitement.
guess, middle school to
and,
high school.
High school, yes.
Yeah, and a couple of college kids.
Yes.
And somebody is reading the pledge. I think your daughter is reading the pledge. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
we have
amongst other things, yeah.
Actually, it's gonna be my daughter, the oldest one, Nicole, and the one who is getting her citizenship.
Very good. Yeah, that'll be a nice nice touch to the night. People look forward to that. And you have a DJ.
We have
so
a
you're going to be
DJ.
playing music as well, and okay. Are you dancing?
Well, he said he will do the dancing part of it like what he did the last year. I said, you better not because we're not dancing. And he
Okay.
said, well, you guys will be dancing. I said, well, unless, only if Joe Martone is dancing.
There'll be no dancing then.
Joe can do the stroll, and that's about it. You know?
Yeah, I'll
You
watch.
remember the stroll, don't you, Joe? Yeah.
Yes.
So, and last year you did a children's group, right?
Yes.
All right. So, you'll be, and you're in a selection process. You come, 3 or 4 months ahead of time, pick a charity that you want to support.
Yeah, we kind of, well, it's hard to tell. It just kind of, I got to feel it.
What a feeling for you?
Yeah, I just have to feel like.
Finally, you got a feeling.
Yeah. Look, and I have to tell you, when she first called me, I had this woman on the phone talking about, I want to do a dinner, but I'm not sure how to do it or something like that. I'm going, what? You know? It wasn't quite worded that way, but that's the impression I got. And I'm going, do I really want to do this? And I mean, there's something I really want to get into.
But then
So
when she said it was the second one, you said, okay, she's done it once already.
well, yeah, but I wasn't. Listen, on the phone, it wasn't the first great impression. I can tell you.
Oh, really?
I'm going- So I was thinking, I said, well, maybe I'll just send Gary and Ed out to this.
Is that what happened, Gary?
Gary was out of town. He had
Yeah, so
something
I
to do
sent
or
Ed.
something. So I said, well, I'll go. And it turned out to be a good, it was good. And I've enjoyed working with her. She's really a hard worker. Knows what she's doing.
If 99% of the tickets are sold.
Yeah, well, it's just about. I said I probably have a couple here and there in my drawer or something, but there aren't many left. So there'll be about.
So if someone called at the Vets Helping Vets, you might sell them a ticket?
Oh, I might, sure. I think I've got
It's
one.
going to be 65 at the door.
Yeah.
Say that again?
65 at the door.
But
If
there
they buy
are.
it from Hank?
Because the $10 will
Well,
be
there's not gonna be
Starbucks
any
for
at
me.
the
and
door.
You
Hank.
really don't want to take a chance of doing it at the door because really it's just about sold out.
Yeah, there's none at the door going to be sold.
No.
So they have to call Hank at 433-2320.
That's right. And Gary will be there before I'm there. I got about 4 or 5 stops to make before I get there.
So
but
you
I'll
know
be
where
there.
the tickets are hidden?
No, but I'm sure Hank
Does he
will
know
tell
where
me.
they are?
Oh, Hank will finally.
I won't tell him on the air, though.
No, not on the air.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't seen my dang ticket yet. I got to come
But a
in
lot
the
of
back
good
door.
people who really helped out and really and a lot of hard
You
work. I
better
mean, she was showing us some of the things, and she put together a great magazine here, kind of a
program?
brochure. It's really nice.
It's like a half a month
The
preparation.
best part about it, Joe, is your
preparation.
picture's not in here. Yeah.
Is yours?
Mine is. I've centerfold.
Centerfold.
I'm centerfold. Yeah.
That's a good size for the darts.
Yeah, yeah, it's centerfold, and I have to say, as I told you before, I look good, but I look better. That
You look better with a few drinks. That's what it is. Yeah.
Not a C.
But the other thing is the working with Jinky, besides all the hard work she does, is you put on weight because you cannot have a meeting unless you do it over food. It's
Really?
Absolutely. Have you learned that yet?
One
How
time.
many lunches and dinners have we? I've lost track. Vivian thinks, hey, something's going on. I said, Viv, all I'm doing really is having dinner and lunch to talk business.
Right.
Yeah.
And we all believe you.
And the best part, she picks up the tab.
Whoa, hey, oh, hey. And we thank you very much. She's a stout supporter.
Absolutely. It's been, we'll raise some really great money onto this. So, and looking forward to seeing, you guys are looking forward. There'll be a lot of nice people there, and you have the chance to, so registration's at 6, and then
6
they're
o'clock.
going to socialize, and dinner starts at what time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, and then you're going to go right into the speeches, and,
Yes.
and speeches will be very brief.
less than 5 minutes.
Chris Blair and I talked yesterday, and I reminded him about keeping it to the point.
To the point, short
to the point. Yeah.
You have one of the little bells that get too far. Ding, okay, you're done.
Well, that's your job.
That's my
That's your job. That's your job.
I got to go buy it. Oh, I have a bell right there. I'm all set.
Well, I got it. Yeah, you've got the opportunity to do that. You can tell the sheriff that's enough, you know.
Yeah, per Hank.
Per Hank. Hank said tell me to say this.
He just texted me. He's listening,
Yeah. Okay.
We'll take care of it. But it looks like a good evening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're not going to. And seriously, I'm sorry you're not going to be there. But
I know.
You're finally getting a vacation after how many years?
It's the first vacation in 20 years.
Oh my God.
20?
20 years. Yeah, I've started. Joe Alfano and I started Vets Helping Vets almost 20 years ago. 19 and a half.
Was it 2002?
No. It's 1997 actually. 97. So it's 19 years plus. We were actually doing it before we established it officially. And so it's the first time I've taken more than a weekend off. You know, so it's
1997. You started this.
Yeah.
It has grown finally.
Listen, it's off and running. Yeah, and they'll be talking. We were talking the other day about the Veterans Super Center, or what I call the Veterans Resource Center. So that's kind of on the move. We're in the process now.
Don't say Super Center.
No, I don't like it either. That was it's a resource center, but we're in the process now of hiring an architect. The county is going to hire an architect.
Really?
So, we'll be going over the drawing. So that's become a reality.
It's a done deal then. It's going to happen.
It's a done deal. It says, there's some money that still needs to be raised. We need to do the grants. I'm working on some grants. The county's going to put in some dollars, and we'll have that thing up and running next year. I hope by this time next year. I hope by November of next year. Maybe early if we can get it going. But that's that's because of all the hard work of people in the community, WOCA and the county commissioners, Stan McLean and George Albright and David Elspelman and all those guys who are. Billy Smith, they've all been supportive, and so we're looking forward to it. It's outstanding. Listen, I guess we're out
2 more minutes.
2 more minutes.
2.5 more minutes.
Yeah, but it's been a lot of hard work, but Viv said it's time for me to take some more time off. So
some more time? You mean some time?
Some time off, yeah. So that's what we're going to do.
It's good though. You got to regenerate yourself.
Well, it's because I've got Gary and Ed and the guys in the office, and I trust them to carry on. And I told them if you have a problem after midnight, to call you.
Okay, no problem.
Anything urgent, or they need money, to call you.
No problem. Don't know what they'll get, but they can call me.
Most of the time it'll be cash too, Joe.
Yeah, cash only, Joe. No receipts.
No receipts. No cash. I mean, no cash.
Gary and Ed, and then Brad Nemo is coming with us. He's coming in to join the organization, so we're looking forward to that. And Brad's going to take a load off of some of the things I do, I hope. So it's a good relationship. We're expanding. We're doing more and more veterans all the time in terms of help.
Well, you're catching the ones that are falling through the cracks and the ones that don't know where to turn, even though the resources are out there, they don't know how to get to them.
Yeah, that's part of the idea behind the Resource Center, that there'll be 6 or 7 veteran-related agencies in that one building.
Right.
So when a veteran comes in, they can get serviced, and if they can't get service there, they're certainly going to know where to go. But hopefully we'll be able to take care of most of their needs right then and there. And it's certainly not going to be an 8 to 5 sort of thing. We plan.
It isn't now.
No, well, it isn't now, but we do plan to be office hours 7 days a week, and
Oh, 7?
Yeah, I think so. Listen, there are a lot of folks who have trouble getting to and from places, and it may not be all day, but it's going to be a good part of it. But you can't do it unless you have money to keep the lights on and run the show, and that's we thank
people that believe in it.
Yeah, people believe in helping veterans out, and we appreciate that really.
We're proud to be part of it.
Can't do it without WOCA, people like Bob Wines and Ford and Jinky with her Caliber Home Loan, so we really do appreciate it. It's probably time for us to go.
That's exactly it. You did good.
Let me tell you, thank you again, Jinky, and all your staff and all your help, and really looking forward to it tomorrow night. And thank you, folks, for your service, and God bless America, everybody.
Thank you.
Fox News Radio, I'm Joe Chiro. Police in California trying to determine a motive for yesterday's deadly rampage in San Bernardino.
The suspects are